Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Don Duck Lord, this Don Duck Reviews. It's Fast and Furious 6. And this time Mia is in labor. Yes, Mia is in labor. Hobbs goes to Dom for help. Hobbs needs Dom's help. So and Dom will do it because it's about Letty. Because Letty is life. And also leave a like, recommend an anime movie down below in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, push the red button because you can always push it. So yeah, she is alive and she worked for Shaw. I recognize the actor who plays Shaw. I don't know his name. And eventually Dom found Hattie actually, but she shot him in the shoulder. But that's because she lost her memory apparently. She was still alive because she stood up after the accident. We learned that later in the movie. But when the accident, the car flipped, of course, and she crawled out. And when she was a few meters away from the car, the dude shot the car, and the car exploded, and she flew into the side of the road. And Shaw found her 2 days later in the hospital with a blank memory. So since then she's working for Shaw. But Shaw is working with Braga. Braga is back, but he's in jail. But we will talk about it later, because this all plays in the UK. It's here in Europe. Yay! It's nice to see something. Well, actually, there are a lot of things actually happening in UK. There isn't a lot of things happening here in the Netherlands. It would be nice if there were movies about that, that are not Dutch, but American things play here. Would be nice, maybe. Who knows? But anyways, they get eventually they get info. So Han and Roman and Gisela and another woman, I don't remember the name. They went to the auto garage, the car garage, I mean, and they asked for some car or something like that, and they asked that by force. The 2 women went actually. The 2 men they stayed behind because it was a man that they should talk to. So the women wanted to go. So anyways, they asked it with force, but Shaw overheard it actually through maybe a bug that he had there. And he sent Letty and 2 other people to shoot up the place. That guy said, from who are the cars, and the guy said Braga, and then he died. And Dom and Brian went to a pawn shop for the gun that Letty shot Dom with, because it's a specific kind of gun. So they went to the pawn shop, and here in Europe, especially in the UK and in the Netherlands, as far as I know, you can't have legally a gun, but it's more like you can have a gun, but only with a permit for it, and it's stormy outside, but it's only with you will be heavily checked before you get a gun. So anywho, they were at the pawn shop. Brian actually got to prison to talk to Braga. And we saw a guy again from one of the earlier movies, one of the FBI cops. Nice to see him again, and obviously nice to Brian. This is a very bad review actually that I'm doing right now. Well, actually, it's not really reviews that I'm doing, it's more summing up of the movies. And then I give my rating. But hey, it get me views, so. Anyways, just I like the movie. It was a very good movie. Dom had to race against Letty with traffic again. That was a nice touch. I like that very much. When they have to race, but there's still traffic. It's not blocked off and there's just silence on the streets. No. With traffic, that makes it more real. It makes it way more exciting. Shaw eventually stole a tank from a military tank from in Spain from the convoy. I don't know really what the convoy is. I think it's if they taking one thing, like even with the money, if they bring it to the stores, they have that. They have a special car for that. I think that's kind of convoy. If you know what it is, put it down in the comment section. But anyway, and Dom saved Letty, and the tank flipped over. I don't know. I will not say how it flipped over because I haven't written it down. I know how it flipped over because I just saw it. But you have to see the movie if you want to know how everything happened. Because I'm not gonna spoil everything, I spoil a lot if you haven't seen the movie yet, but I don't spoil everything. So anyways, Shaw's crew actually got Mia. A few of his crew went to the house and they got Mia hostage. Not the baby that they have, but because one of the women stayed behind with Mia, and they took the baby with her. So anyway, Shaw is eventually freed because after the tank flipped over, he got arrested by Hobbs and all, and he got freed because they had to. So they're on a military base, and actually Shaw tried to escape with a cargo plane. Those very, very large planes that are so hatched that you can go down, and if you know what I mean, if you know. So, but the plane blew up eventually because they tried to stop Shaw, obviously. And way at the end, we saw a bit of Tokyo and we saw Jason Statham, so he probably comes in the next movie, so that comes next week in part 7. But we saw Han die again. What? Now, I mean, really, what? Can you put it down in the comment section what the fuck there actually happened? Because that ending really got me confused. Just like with Tropic Thunder, the ending got me confused, and this ending really got me confused because again, Han flipped over, in a car crash, and the car blew up. How? How? Because Brian saw Han blew up, the first time. Jesus Christ. Brian saw that the first time, in Tokyo Drift. But how does how can he die now in part 6? Really, put it down in the comment section, guys, because I have no clue what the fuck actually happened. So put it down in the comment section. Leave a like, recommend an anime movie down below in the comment section also. And subscribe to the channel. Push that red button because you can always push it. This movie, good movie. Ending very confusing. Was it better than Fast 5? I don't know. It was nice to have Letty back, but it didn't make the movie any better. Not that it didn't make it any worse, but I mean, her character coming back didn't make her, oh my god, the movie is incredibly immediately better. I will definitely give this movie 8.5. No, 8. 8. Yes, again, oh, no, wait, I do that. 4 out of 5. I'm doing stars now, so we're going to 5, because that's, I give a lot of 8s, so 8, zoals the number 8, dat is in the deceased age. So 4 out of 5 stars, yeah. 4 out of 5 fast cars. Really, put it down in the comment section what the fuck actually happened at the, how Han could have died twice. So, I'll see you next time. That's later this day because it's a new week of hell. I think it's hell week 6 actually also. No wait, or is it 5? If it's 6, that would be perfect actually. If it's 5, too bad. Bye guys.